Hey Meredith, nice to see you, my love. Hello, hello. Ah, yes, in nature. Hi, Joel. Thanks for that. Really good scope. Thank you. Hey, hi, darling. Hi, Moon. I like being called Moon. Thank you. So, hey, Sherry. How are you doing? Ah, right. Okay. So I'm back. I've had a few weeks of not being in my zone, and as far as nature goes, and that kind of pisses me off. So today I made a real point of being here, and I've been with my tree. This is Fairy Portal, so when you see Fairy Portal on Silent Moon, this is the tree that the spray and the elixir are made from. If you've never met her before, she's just my favourite tree in the world, my dancer. Hi Kelly, thanks for your interaction on Joel's Scope, it was lovely. Nice to be back here, there. I know, it is, absolutely, and although it's not really changing very much, it's taking its time, autumn, that's okay, that's okay. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Indra, silent-moon.co.uk, thanks Joel, is me. Please do share. Thanks Christy, my love, didn't see you come in. Thanks. Hello Wendy, hello. And I create wonderful flower essences and elixirs and all sorts of magical stuff by the light of the moon. And this beautiful tree is something that I created with this solstice just gone, summer solstice just gone, on my dad's 3rd anniversary of his death. So if you want to know the story of her, then you can also go to my website at silent-moon.co.uk and see the spray and see the elixir. And I know some of you have actually taken her. I know Melissa's had her in a couple of forms, and she's all about those that she's all about guilt. She's all about, really, if you're standing in a lot of guilt and because you feel that you really need to follow this person, or it's all about really stepping into your own power and not feeling guilty about being within your own power. And this is what the essence is about. And she really brings up a lot of stuff. And she comes in 2 forms, in elixir and in mister form. And as you can see, she reminds me of the dancer in the yogic dancer Fairy Portal. That's the one. I'm going to Mad Hatter. I missed that, darling. I missed it, Mad Hatter. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the comments on my rant. Also missed her. Love her so much. Good. I'm glad, because it's good that you can connect with actually the place that she came from. She goes straight up into the sky next to the willow being the mother elixir in my crew, and she's the summer elixir, and she's all about the nurturing. The willow wraps around, so they're kind of really connected, these two, in my eyes, because I sit here a lot, and this is kind of my meditation space. Absolutely, my darling, absolutely gorgeous. I love her so much. So what I've been doing is, I'm going to put this on Instagram later, waiting to pay day. Oh right, so you're getting Mad Hatter's head helper. Yeah, great. Oh, that's a really good one. I use that one myself for when I've got a really talkative mind. Brilliant, and had some good results with that one. So actually, for the last hour or so before Joel's Scope, I was actually sat with her, gave her a massive hug, and I'd been sat with her for a good 30 minutes, and want to try Fairy Portal 2. Yeah, a lot of energy goes into the mister of Fairy Portal, because it takes 24 hours plus to create, because I put her outside, work quite deeply with the essence of the mister, so it's slightly more expensive than all the other misters, and you can read why if you check out online. So yeah, I've been sat with her just to have a chat with her, because I haven't seen her for so long. So I do the whole tree hugging thing, I do the connection thing, and I wrote a poem, was basically channeled through her directly. I'm going to put it on Instagram either today or tomorrow. And then as I was leaving, and I do, as you know, I do not pull at trees, and I did not ask her for anything. And as I was touching her, this beautiful arrow, let me see it, there you go, like an arrow fell off in my hand, and I just like, oh, thank you very much. She's very papery at this moment in time, so I actually wrote about the fact that, you know, she's really, I'm feeling a lot of hurt coming from her on the outside. She's quite papery and she's quite fragile. So she told me all about herself today. This is beautiful. Where are you? I'm in a place called Valley Gardens in Harrogate in North Yorkshire in the UK. So also I just want to connect you with impatiens as well, which at this point in time is the flower that really does take over the woodland where I am, and a lot of woodlands in the UK at this point in time. And impatiens on the back flower essences. Why is she hurting? Well, I'm gonna put up, if you're not on my Instagram, silent moon imaginarium on Instagram. Just check out my post. I'll put it up later, and it will sort of explain a little bit more about what's going on within her. Oh, I didn't see the tree. Oh no, she's hidden, my darling. She's hidden. Come with me, I'll show you. So impatiens is all about, there's the bees. The bees are mad. I know Joel was saying the bees were crazy today, but they are at this moment in time. They have been so active this summer. It's been wonderful to see. The impatiens is a batch flower essence. I haven't made impatiens flower essence yet, but it takes over the woodland at this time of year, and it's a flower essence for those of you who find it very hard to be patient. There you go. Going in and out there. And it's a brilliant flower essence by Batch. One of the first ones that was made by Dr. Batch, and great for people who find it really hard to be patient. And as you can see, if you can see, this woodland where I am right now is covered in impatiens. So when you see the flower that's around you, that's in its abundance, know there's a message there for you, that the earth's giving you a message, that this area in this town is pretty impatient, and why we do not know. But anyway, if you're feeling that, get yourself into the space, feel the flower, feel the energy of the flower. She's medicine for you. She talks to you, she tells you. Sit within it, and it will really help you. So whatever's around you, wherever you are at this moment in time, in your woodland, in your space, wherever you are, by the sea, really, really just absorb the energy that you're in, and know that you're in that place for a reason. There's an energy around you, whether it be the sea, the woods, the mountains. Look at the undergrowth. I know that Meredith's in a very volcanic part of Hawaii, so very different to where I am right now, but absolutely stunning. And I know Meredith will connect with the nature of the volcanoes and what's going on there, and the fiery energy and all that lava and wonderful mess that she's into. It's so interesting to be in the very new place, I bet. And you're probably all saying stuff. I'm kind of really absorbing where I am. I'm not answering many comments, I know, and I'm sorry, Joel will do that for me. I noticed lately I haven't been answering a lot of comments, and no fault of my own. There's also lots of green, absolutely, well, good. So you're in a mixture, but I'm actually looking around me as I speak, because it's what I need. So I just am where I am at this moment in time. So really step out into the space. Don't just look around you, but look underneath your feet. What's going on underneath your feet? Whether you live in a concrete jungle, whether you're walking on the thorns, whether the beautiful red berries are coming out around you. Really connect with it, because it's all messages wherever you are. Where I don't speak anything but English, so if you want to talk to me, you're going to have to speak in English, my love. You might find money, absolutely, and that's another thing. You might find some cash. I did actually once. I was in Australia, and I had my head down, and I found $1,000. So keep your eyes on the prize, on the ground. It's quite funny, that. And I noticed, it's one thing, I noticed that this is my place, this is my reality, and that's what I put, this is my home from home, and that's what I put in the title. So I always say this message, and I think Kelly really resonated with this the other day, because I love them. Okay. Is that you really, really need to sort of connect and step into your truth of where you really are, and what is around you, and what is going on around you. And we are where we are for a reason. So a lot of the time we have hatred for where we live, or we just sort of start to dislike the town or the city that we live in. Really connect with it, and you'll find a huge difference. When you start to love where you are, it makes such a huge difference to your life. So today I really want to say to you, if you're not doing something that you really want to do, it spoke straight to my heart, that you're missing something, that you haven't done something for a long time. As simple as this, like me not being in nature for it's actually a few weeks. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I started to sort of get cabin fever at home because I've been doing a lot, and I've been sort of really doing some internal nurturing. So I felt that I have needed to be at home in my space, because I've been doing a lot of connection with my womb energy, and a lot of the womb energy stuff that I was connecting with, I didn't really want to necessarily do it out in the woods during the day. But now I've gone from doing the internal stuff, which I still do at home, but now is to come out into this place, which is my womb, caving also, and be with my trees and write poetry. And I had an amazing astrology reading this morning by our lovely Babs, which was absolutely brilliant. Barbara, I often put her on social media. If you don't follow Barbara Goldsmith and you're really into astrology, then I really suggest that you do follow Barbara. She's amazing, and I actually had a reading with her this morning, and big thing for me was that I am, and lovely to hear that I am a natural writer and that I really should be writing. So big thing today, I came out and I was with my lovely Pine Fairy portal. So thank you for sharing, Barbara, because please connect to Barbara. If you ever want an astrology reading, I would big her up, because she's absolutely fantastic. She's English, but she lives in Greece, and she's a stunning lady. She really speaks of her own truth, and just is very open and gorgeous. So I love to big people up when they're amazing, which most of you are on here anyway. Love how the writing is bugging up for you. I think that's coming up. Bugging. When Meredith, I'll tell you something. As soon as she said it to me, I cried and cried and sobbed and sobbed and sobbed, which is a perfect sign that it's my thing, and it is my thing. So I'm connecting with that within my womb as well. Bigging up for me. Yeah. So yeah, do read my stuff. I do put it on Instagram, and I do put it on Facebook, and I always do. So I'll turn this around a minute so that you can see me if you haven't met me before. I do put my lovely writings out there, and I put it very openly out there. I don't actually edit my things. I don't edit my writing. I just put it out there because it comes straight from my heart. I am home, so yay. So when you read it, it's pretty raw, and it just is as it is. So keep reading it, keep commenting on it, and that will really, really help me. I think what you should do is basically fuck off. So there you go. I will keep writing, Meredith, thank you. And any encouragement for me to write is always, I'm going to be vulnerable here and say, this is my true authenticity, and say any encouragement for me to write is really important, because that is where my block is, because I love writing so much. That's what I love about your writing, is that thank you, Kelly, is because I love writing so much that I have a fear of putting it out there, because it opens a huge vulnerability within me. It opens my authenticity. It opens up to being criticised, which is absolutely fine, but criticism is as long as it's constructive criticism, that's fine. But it opens us up to many, many doors, and I think because I love it so much, it's something that kind of I want to keep it to myself a lot of the time. So it feels permanent. Yeah, I always go around in a big circle with my writing. It's something that keeps coming back to me. It will never, ever, ever, ever leave. Thank you, Joel. It will never leave, because I know that I'm meant to be a writer, and I know I'm meant to. It sounds very cliche, but I know I'm meant to write a book. I know I'm meant to get something out there. I've had a lot of works out there published, as in articles, yogic articles and all that, but I'm meant to do something a bit deeper than that, and so it's going to have to happen, because I keep talking about it so that it will happen. Yeah! So let's get back to the reality of what this scope was about. Yeah, I just really, really advise you to get yourself out there and do something, or get yourself in if you're somebody who's always out, and really, really be with what you need to be with right now at this moment in time. What do I write? I write anything and everything that comes from my heart.
And to me, it's just what I would call authenticity and realism. So I write with a pen and paper. I don't type. I'm a big journaler. I love, as in not journaler as in my story, but I'm just a journaler. I love paper. I love trees. I love pens, and I just have so many of them that I haven't used yet, and I fill them. And I'm lucky enough to have a daughter who works in a place called Paper Chase in the UK, which I get 50% off. Don't know how much longer she'll work there for, but you know, I love that. So Moon's Guide to Banning, chapter 1. I don't know if that was somebody writing that, but I love sex. Good, I actually do as well, so that doesn't affect me by you saying that. If you're wanting to be a troll by any chance, you'll just get screwed in a minute. I love journaling. Taps into endless creativity. Yes, it does. It absolutely does. It really, really does. And I advise anybody, even if they don't think they're a writer, that they get their ink out, or get their pens out, and I know Sherry's another one. I know Sherry because she is, and I've seen her writing, and she's a yummy writer as well. So okay, everybody, I want to spend more time with my tree, so I'm gonna go. And I just want to say it's just fantastic to have Meredith on here as well. I haven't seen Meredith for quite a few months, and she's always been a massive part of Joel and I's scoping, and we've really missed you. And it's just fantastic that you're here live, and I don't even know what time it is for you, but it's got to be early. Thank you. So love you all loads, and have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday, 3 AM. Oh my goodness. Wow. Love you loads. Bye. Oh, and if you want to donate to me, I always forget, it's at the bottom of my homepage. I do give very informative scope. So tomorrow will be Wild Woman Wednesday, so it will be meditation. So feel free to donate. Love you loads. Bye.